It's a tradition that stretches back to 1934. And today we're inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. We kick off the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. The first of 3 games on this Thanksgiving Day, and it's a classic. It's the Packers and the Lions on EA Sports. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His crew playing some good ball, 5-2 in their last 7 games. Across the field is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team set to continue this Turkey Day tradition. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3.
Down. Red 38. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field.
Ready. Hut.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
You think back to last week, and what was really a pretty bland game. We didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses. But in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And they'll whistle him down, but Ford picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action with Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession.
Ready.
He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
The Packers first down.
Come on, set. Set.
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Anzalone on the tackle.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Good for a Packers first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready.
A good play action with Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set.
Love to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. He's got it at the 7, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it, and it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Laporta in motion. On play action, Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
22 yards. And the Lions first down.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Oh, a loose football. The Packers have it. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Lions nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Jones
good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
It's a
Ball
gain of 5.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. And he's got it, first down, a pickup of 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions, first down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 47-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 18.
Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gibbs. A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
First down.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Gibbs. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Goff gonna hold on to it. He will do it himself. He's in. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Love. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. That'll bring this to about the 25. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff to the outside. That's St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
From the gun. The ball comes out. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position.
Set. Cut. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
On 1st down, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Lions 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll get this one out to his fullback. The Lions ball their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. That'll be taken in by Moore. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Now,
line.
Goff. That's into the hands of Moore. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard
They'll come up here on
line.
2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Now it's McManus for the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3.
Brendan McManus to kick
Very
off for
one-sided
Green Bay.
first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The throw on the run is complete. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. On play action, Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, kill!
Laporta in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And the defense has come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7-yard gain.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
He'll go right back to Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now Goff. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second
It's a
and
gain of
5.
5. Brings up
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. On the run to the right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough
gain of 6.
for a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Now Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
5-yard line. 2 yards
From the
on
35,
pickup.
here's
It's
2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight ends. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down.
Goff to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Isaiah McDuffie in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
Here we go. 5, 6, 60 red.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And the Packers 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Love. That is caught. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McManus on for the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Super one.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. On target to Laporta. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Quay Walker gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now, Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags.
Incomplete.
It's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff going up top. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. 33, yellow, ready?
They go play action with Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
16 yards.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Down. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
14. Brendan McManus to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Our game here, the first of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, and maybe more importantly for all of us at EA Sports, it kicks off the NFL honoring our namesake, John Madden. They've dubbed this the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Coach, boy, he called so many of these Thanksgiving Day games, whether in Detroit or Dallas, 20 of them in all. And if this day is about football and family, this was a John Madden day. That's the way Coach lived. That is the spirit he shared with his family, with his teams, and with his TV family as well. And it's so great to have John Madden's name attached to one of the best traditions in America, the NFL, on Thanksgiving.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's that?
On first and 10, here's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Black 20! What's that?
Goff to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Lions first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
4 down.
Throwing here is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches
Goff.
at the 32-yard line.
He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Packers 41, Lions 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. 10.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
33. Yellow.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.